Kurang bisa Bapak, Ibu, dan para sister, selamat datang di Final Presentation Day Female Future Leader Batch 1. Dan untuk di hari ini pastinya banyak sekali keseruan dan juga berbagi hadiah untuk para sister dan juga para supporternya. Ada dua nih yang akan kami bagikan, ada dua acara. Nah, yang pertama yaitu komentar terbaik untuk supporter FFL. Yuk dukung finalis Female Future Leader favorit kamu, menangkan hadiah menarik. Caranya gampang sekali. Yang pertama itu tonton sesi Final Presentation Day Female Future Leader Batch 1 ini secara langsung di YouTube Sisternet ID Official. Tulis komentar dukungan terbaik kamu di live chat dan juga kolom komentar dengan format nama grup, spasi akun Instagram kamu, spasi komentar kamu, dan jangan lupa juga menyertakan hashtagnya FFL Supporter. Jangan lupa formatnya ya, nama grup, spasi akun Instagram, spasi komentar kamu, jangan lupa pakai hashtag FFL Supporter. 5 pemenang beruntung yang memberikan dukungan terbaik, supporter terbaik akan mendapatkan hadiah voucher e-wallet masing-masing Rp300.000 dan akan diumumkan di Instagram Sisternet tanggal 20 Juni 2025. Lumayan sekali ya hadiahnya untuk 5 orang pemenang masing-masing Rp300.000 berupa voucher e-wallet. Ini untuk yang beruntung menjadi supporter terbaik. Maka dari itu dukung finalis Female Future Leader favorit kamu. Dan yang kedua ini ada kompetisi sosial media, ini khusus untuk awardee. Nah bagi Anda yang ikutan di FFL Moment, yuk langsung juga ikutan FFL Moment Challenge. Tunjukkan keseruan sister-sister semuanya dan abadikan momen paling seru, paling inspiratif dan juga berkesan kamu selama mengikuti acara ini pastinya ya. Jangan lupa upload foto keseruan kamu selama acara Final Presentation Day dan juga Graduation Day FFL Batch 1. Posting di Instagram kamu, berikan caption cerita singkat tentang pengalaman kamu di acara FFL Batch 1 Final Presentation Day. Jangan lupa harus hashtag Instagram kita, tag Instagram @SisternetID dan juga @XLFutureLeaders dengan menggunakan hashtag FFL Moment, hashtag Sisternet. Diingetin lagi ya bagi Anda nih para sister, langsung upload keseruan kamu di Instagram story. Jangan lupa pakai caption yang paling seru, cerita-cerita tentang pengalaman kamu di acara spesial ini. Jangan lupa juga tag Instagram kita di @SisternetID, @XLFutureLeaders dengan menggunakan hashtag FFL Moment, hashtag Sisternet. 5 pemenang beruntung mendapatkan hadiah e-wallet masing-masing Rp300.000. Dan pastinya akan kami umumkan di Instagram Sisternet ID di tanggal 21 Juni 2025. Itu dia kompetisi ataupun juga challenge yang kita kasih spesial sekali untuk Anda semuanya. Dan jangan kemana-mana, sebentar lagi acara akan dimulai. Terima kasih. wabarakatuh. Halo, selamat sore semuanya. Bapak, Ibu dan juga para sister. Gimana kabarnya hari ini? Sehat semuanya ya. Boleh loh kasih reaction gitu ya. Biar makin seru, kasih react-nya love ataupun juga tepuk tangan semuanya ya untuk acara spesial hari ini. Senang sekali saya Priscilla dapat menjadi rekan MC Anda di acara Female Future Leader Batch 1 hari ini. Pastinya acara ini diadakan langsung di XL Smart Tower Studio lantai 36. Dan pastinya momen spesial, momen istimewa ini dipersembahkan oleh XL Smart yaitu Sisternet Female Future Leader Batch 1 Final Presentation Day dan juga Graduation Day dengan tema Leading the Digital Frontier, Empowering Women to Shape Tomorrow Digital Ecosystem. Dan pastinya sister semuanya, hari ini kita akan mulai sesi pertama yaitu Final Presentation Day. Namun sebelum itu izinkan saya untuk menyapa terlebih dahulu yang terhormat Director and Chief Regulatory Officer XL Smart, Bapak Merza Fahis. Selamat sore Bapak, terima kasih atas kehadirannya. Dan yang kami hormati para Dewan Juri, Profesor Dr. Insinyur Sri Suning Kusumawardani STMT, Direktur Sumber Daya Direktorat Jenderal Pendidikan Tinggi, Kementerian Pendidikan Tinggi, Sains dan Teknologi. Selamat sore Ibu, terima kasih atas kehadirannya. Dan selamat sore kepada Ibu Cucu Sulistiawati, Human Resource XL Smart. Selamat datang kepada Ibu Puput Hidayat, Group Headmas Segmen XL Smart. Dan selamat datang juga kepada Sarah Aurelia, MPSI Psikolog Putri Indonesia Riau 2025. Dan pastinya selamat datang kepada Bapak, Ibu seluruh Dewan Juri yang telah berpartisipasi atas terselenggaranya acara pada hari ini. Terima kasih banyak atas waktu yang diluangkan untuk acara spesial di sore hari ini. Kembali boleh minta tepuk tangan, riek-rieknya. Oke, luar biasa sekali Bapak, Ibu dan juga para sister. Female Future Leader atau yang kita sebut FFL merupakan bagian dari komitmen XL Smart melalui Sisternet untuk mendukung lahirnya talenta muda digital yang adaptif, inovatif dan juga berdampak nyata bagi masyarakat. Kilas balik rangkaian program ini ya, kita start di bulan Agustus 2024 dalam rangka menjaring award di FFL, mengadakan sosialisasi program secara offline melalui Sisternet Goes to Campus ke 5 universitas dan juga secara online via Instagram Live dengan lebih dari 21 universitas di Indonesia. Program ini dahsyat sekali karena berhasil diikuti lebih dari 67.000 mahasiswi, 1.799 kandidat. Wow. Dan akhirnya terpilihlah 100 awardee dari 40 universitas di seluruh Indonesia untuk mengikuti rangkaian workshop dari FFL selama kurang lebih 4 bulan. Dan juga membuat empowerment project yang berdampak ke 1.877 perempuan Indonesia. Hari ini finally ya sister semuanya, dalam sesi final presentation day kita sama-sama akan menyaksikan hasil kerja keras, ide-ide cemerlang, inovasi luar biasa dari para awardee yang telah melalui proses pembinaan dan juga mentoring intensif. Dan tentu saja acara ini akan menjadi penentu siapa saja yang akan meraih apresiasi tertinggi dari para juri yang sudah memiliki pengalaman di digitalisasi dan juga empowerment project. Baiklah Bapak, Ibu dan juga seluruh sister, untuk membuka acara ini secara resmi, Mari kita saksikan sambutan dari Director and Chief Regulatory Officer SHElevate, Bapak Merza Faiz. Saya persilahkan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bapak-bapak, ibu-ibu yang hadir, baik yang hadir di studio maupun yang online, khususnya terutama kepada seluruh Dewan Juri, khususnya kepada Ketua Dewan Juri, Ibu Profesor Dr. Insinyur Sri Suning Kusumawardani, ST.MT, selaku Direktur Sumber Daya Direktorat Jenderal Pendidikan Tinggi, Kementerian Pendidikan Tinggi, Sains dan Teknologi, Republik Indonesia. Juga kepada Dewan Juri yang lain, Ibu Cucu, dan juga yang lain-lain yang hadir tentu saja sore ini yang akan nantinya aktif dalam melaksanakan penjurian. Serta tentu saja adik-adik, saya sebut adik-adik karena memang inilah wanita-wanita muda yang siap nantinya akan menjadi future leader di bidang digital, yang telah mengikuti banyak sekali rangkaian acara yang akhirnya hari ini akan kita tentukan bersama apa saja yang akan dihasilkan dan menjadi bintang-bintang utama kita nantinya yang akan ditentukan oleh Dewan Juri. Ini merupakan kehormatan tentu saja bagi saya untuk membuka sesi final presentation hari ini, sebuah puncak dari perjalanan luar biasa dari 100 perempuan muda terpilih yang telah menunjukkan kapasitas, semangat, dan kepemimpinan luar biasa yang dalam 5 bulan terakhir ini telah melewati berbagai gemblengan dari kami. Dalam 2 dekade terakhir kita semua tahu dan menyaksikan bagaimana teknologi digital menjadi penggerak utama dari sebuah transformasi yang kita alami bersama, transformasi sosial, transformasi ekonomi dari bangsa kita. Namun di balik laju pertumbuhan ini terdapat tantangan yang sangat fundamental yang perlu kita jawab bersama. Bagaimana memastikan perempuan tidak hanya menjadi pengguna dari teknologi ini, namun juga menjadi arsitek utama dari ekosistem itu sendiri. Kenapa harus perempuan? Kita tahu perempuan dan laki-laki sekarang jumlahnya boleh dikatakan hampir sama. Dan studi mengatakan jumlah perempuan akan terus meningkat dan akan melebihi dari jumlah laki-laki. Jadi masa depan akan dipegang oleh perempuan. Oleh sebab itu kita harus mempersiapkan perempuan-perempuan yang tangguh, perempuan-perempuan yang akan menjadi pemimpin kita. Dan digital merupakan satu teknologi yang akan menjadi fundamental role untuk kehidupan kita. Oleh sebab itu, SHElevate merasa perlu membuat satu basis, yaitu sebuah program yang diciptakan akan membentuk female future leader. Program ini merupakan bagian dari inisiatif Sisternet SHElevate, hadir untuk menjawab tantangan besar tadi. Bagaimana memastikan perempuan tidak hanya hadir, tapi menjadi pemimpin di tengah arus transformasi digital yang begitu cepat. Kami percaya masa depan digital Indonesia tidak akan dapat dibangun secara berkelanjutan tanpa keterlibatan perempuan sebagai pemimpin, inovator, dan penggerak perubahan. Bapak-bapak dan ibu-ibu serta adik-adik yang siap untuk menjadi future leader, tadi sebagaimana disebutkan 100 wanita atau perempuan muda yang terpilih di sini, inilah yang terbaik di antara 1.799 yang telah terpilih dan telah mengikuti satu pelatihan, mentoring, hingga merancang dan mengeksekusi satu proyek pemberdayaan nyata yang menjangkau lebih dari 1.000 perempuan di berbagai daerah. Hari ini kita akan menyaksikan 6 proyek terbaik yang tidak hanya merefleksikan kompetensi, tapi juga komitmen nyata dalam menciptakan dampak sosial yang terutama bagi sesama perempuan di berbagai wilayah di Indonesia. kepada seluruh peserta siapapun nanti yang terpilih menjadi tim terbaik. Semoga ini menjadi langkah nyata awal yang semua pemimpin perempuan muda yang berani mengambil peran dan menjadi agen perubahan dimanapun kalian nanti akan berada dan menjadi perempuan muda yang akan menjadi pemimpin untuk bangsa ini. Dengan ini saya secara resmi membuka sesi final presentation Female Future Leader batch pertama. Terima kasih. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Terima kasih banyak Bapak Merjal Faiz. Ini luar biasa sekali ya untuk membuka welcoming speech di acara spesial ini. Bapak Ibu dan juga para sister udah pada semangat semuanya ya. Nah sister semuanya di final presentation day ini merupakan sesi presentasi di 6 grup untuk membuat empowerment project sebagai puncak dari rangkaian pelatihan, pendampingan dan juga pengembangan ide yang diberikan kepada awardee selama beberapa bulan 6 terakhir. Ada banyak sekali ya, maksudnya ada 6 ya. Ada 6 yang luar biasa nih hari ini. Ada FemFluence, mana nih? Boleh kasih reactionnya? Lalu ada DigiWoman. DigiWoman yang mana? Oh halo halo. Ada SHElevate Masterclass. Yang mana? Luar biasa. Ada Shiro's Journey. Yeay. Dan ada Sister Corner. Hai hai. Dan yang terakhir ada Sister Academy. Halo, halo, halo. Pastinya akan terpilih nih dari 6 ini akan terpilih tim terbaik dan memenangkan hadiah tunai sebesar 5 juta rupiah. Yeay. Oke baiklah, sebelum kita memasuki sesi presentasi ya, izinkan saya untuk memperkenalkan terlebih dahulu Dewan Juri kita nih yang akan memberikan penilaian pada hari ini. Nah yang pertama, mari kita sambut dengan hormat perwakilan dari Kemendikti-Saintek. Beliau merupakan menempuh pendidikan S3 Ilmu Teknik Elektro Universitas Gadjah Mada, Direktur Pembelajaran dan juga Kemahasiswaan Kemendikbudristek di tahun 2023, Guru Besar Bidang E-Learning Universitas Gadjah Mada 2023 dan juga Sekretaris Pusat Inovasi dan Kajian Akademik Universitas Gadjah Mada 2017. Langsung saja, ini dia Profesor Dr. Insinyur Sri Suning Kusumawardani, STMT. Dan selanjutnya ada perwakilan dari XL Smart. Beliau telah berkarir di berbagai perusahaan multinasional termasuk Pizza Hut Indonesia, Coca-Cola, Danone, Bank BTPN, sekarang SMBC. Dan terakhir menjabat sebagai Head of HR di XL Smart. Dan di waktu luangnya beliau menikmati kegiatan yoga, pedal, mahjong dan juga traveling. Ini dia Ibu Cucu Sulistiawati, Human Resource XL Smart. Selanjutnya perwakilan dari XL Smart, beliau memiliki pengalaman lebih dari 14 tahun di dunia STEM dan juga industri telekomunikasi. Serta dikenal sebagai pemimpin yang fokus pada inovasi digital untuk segmen mass market. Dan beliau meraih gelar MBA dari University of Michigan, Stephen M. Rose School of Business di tahun 2015. Dan telah menyelesaikan studi sarjana teknik elektro di Institut Teknologi Bandung di tahun 2008. Komitmennya terhadap inklusi digital menjadikannya salah satu penggerak utama inisiatif pemberdayaan masyarakat melalui teknologi. Ini dia Ibu Puput Hidayat, Grup Headmas segmen XL Smart. Dan selanjutnya kami hadirkan juga Putri Indonesia Riau 2025, seorang psikolog klinis anak dan juga remaja lulusan Universitas Pajajaran, mendirikan pusat pengembangan kinera di Pekanbaru dan berpraktek di 2 rumah sakit swasta. Merupakan penerima beasiswa unggulan 2020, Fellow Waiseli Academy 2024, alumni XL Future Leaders 2018, dan saat ini sebagai Putri Indonesia Riau 2025 masuk top 16 nasional dan meraih Motion Challenge Award. Prestasi pertama bagi Riau dalam 19 tahun. Ini dia Sarah Aurelia, MPSI Psikolog Putri Indonesia Riau 2025. Itu dia keempat dewan juri kita. Mari kita beri tepuk tangan lewat reaction. Baiklah sister-sister semuanya, sebentar saya akan umumkan ya urutan grup untuk final presentation hari ini, di mana urutan ini tuh sudah menjadi hasil diskusi para dewan juri di siang hari ini. Akhirnya terbentuklah grup mana nih yang akan dieksplor terlebih dahulu. Deg-degan ya? Oke, yang pertama yaitu SHElevate Masterclass. Yang kedua, urutan kedua yaitu FemFluence. Urutan ketiga, Sister Corner. Urutan keempat, DigiWoman. Urutan kelima, Shiro's Journey. Dan urutan terakhir, urutan keenam, Sister Academy. Oke, saya informasikan terlebih dahulu ya, setiap grup punya waktu 6 menit untuk presentasi dan juga 5 menit untuk sesi Q&A begitu ya. Ini akan ada timer, jadi mohon diperhatikan timernya. Nanti juga akan ada bell, itu menentukan, itu artinya waktunya sudah berakhir ya sister ya. Dan sebelum kita masuk nih ke grup pertama, nah saya juga ingin informasikan juga nih para sister ya. Kalau kita ini ada kompetisi supporter FFL gitu ya. Jadi ini para supporter boleh banget nontonin di YouTube Sisternet ID Official. Tonton di leader batch 1 ini. Tulis komentar dukungan kamu di live chat ataupun juga di kolom komentar ya. Jangan lupa harus pakai format yaitu nama grup, spasi akun Instagram, spasi komentar kamu. Jangan lupa pakai hashtagnya FFL Supporter. Ada hadiah untuk 5 orang pemenang. Masing-masing dapat Rp300.000 ya. Yang akan kita umumkan melalui Instagram Sisternet ID esok hari 20 Juni 2025. Ya sudah, langsung saja ya. Kita masuk ke presentasi grup pertama. Ini dia SHElevate Masterclass. Hai guys, sisters, gimana kabarnya? Mana
Hai
suaranya?
Kak.
Oke.
Halo.
Udah ready semuanya?
Ready, insya Allah.
Ready. Oke, 6 menit ya guys ya. 6 menit untuk presentasi, lalu akan ada sesi tanya jawab, 5 menit untuk sesi Q&A-nya. Nanti akan ada bell ya guys ya. Bellnya seperti ini nih. Nah, oke. Oke, oh ya jangan lupa share screen dong. Jangan lupa share screen dulu. Nah, oke, siap kalau gitu. Nanti akan ada bell, itu artinya waktunya berakhir. Jadi sudah selesai. Dan juga pastinya akan ada timer juga di bawah. Dan jadi mohon diperhatikan waktunya. Oke, sister? Ready? Guys, suaranya mana guys? Oke. Bagaimana? Ready semuanya sister? SHElevate Masterclass. Suaranya hilang-hilang.
Ready, Kak. Sorry, tadi
Siap
nggak bisa
kalau gitu. Oke,
diaktifin.
langsung saja saya persilakan.
Okay.
Ini dia SHElevate Masterclass.
When I was in high school, my teacher asked the class, "Who wants to be a leader?" Most of the boys raised their hands. I looked around and noticed something strange. Most of the girls stayed quiet, including me. This moment stayed with me because it reflects the reality in Indonesia. Women often don't feel like leadership is meant for them. And even when do raise our hands, the word doesn't always raise opportunities for us in return. Good day to the honorable judges. We would like to invite you to see about the current situation. Today, only 7.5% of CEOs in Indonesia are women, and just 23% of executive positions are held by women. That means out of every 4 leaders in a room, maybe only one is a woman or none at all. Why this is happening? 88% of women in Indonesia say they face cultural barriers and gender stereotypes like a woman should prioritize family over ambitions or leadership is for men, and only 30% of companies in Indonesia offer any kind of leadership programs for women. So, if the workplace isn't bullying up for women, who will? Despite these challenges, Indonesian women are already showing up in powerful ways. They are already actively creating, connecting, and expressing themselves on digital platforms. So, instead of waiting for opportunities to come, what if we use the digital platform to create them? So that's exactly what we set out to do. We are Group 4 from the Java class, and today we are proud to present our initiative SHElevate Masterclass. SHElevate Masterclass is a one-day masterclass to equip young women with knowledge, skills, and confidence to overcome leadership barriers. Our audience are female university students, fresh graduates, and young professionals aged 18 to 30, those who are ready to rise but need a push to start. The program is divided into 2 main sessions. The first one is plenarization, led by Kak Anindita Arsa, focusing on female expression and emancipation. And we also have interactive session with 3 specialized classes, leadership, business, and technology, featuring amazing speakers like Kak Nadira Audrelia, Intan Rahmaning Tias, and also Kak Vivi Junita. And because we believe in sustained impact, we extend the program into digital campaigns, which are SHElevate Star Campaign and SHElevate Reels Challenge. As the result, we have 383 registrants from across Indonesia, with the majority being university students from Java and Jakarta, and our most popular path is SHElevate in business. The number tell a story of their out and they speak volumes. Out of 383 registrants, 170 women show up and actively participate in the SHElevate Masterclass. Our impact didn't stop at the main event. We launched 2 digital campaigns, and so 5 participants joined the SHElevate Star campaign and 19 participants for the Reels Challenge. On Instagram, our page at SHElevate.id reached 170K accounts in just 3 months, and we also collaborate with 12 incredible community partners such as ISAC, Google Developer Group, Srikandi Berkarya, and 9 others community partners who help us amplify the message even further.
So, how do we know if SHElevate Masterclass really worked? We measured it not through attendance, but through transformation. Pre- and post-tests were conducted for each track, and all 3 showed significant improvement. We didn't just teach, we listened, and we spotlight their growth through recognition. 3 Best Engaged Sister, 1 SHElevate Star, and 9 Best Winners, all women who actively participate and showed outstanding growth in their skills and confidence. Each of them represent what happened when women are seen, supported, and given space to shine. They didn't just learn something new, they become someone new. Okay, next slide. So yeah, I think we've all been to webinars that feel like background noise once or twice. It is passive, one way, forgettable. And our goal with SHElevate was to break that pattern, to create something that is truly meaningful. From the very beginning, our participants weren't just attendees, they were part of something. They explored speaker profiles, followed our updates, and even DM us with questions before the event began. During the session, they didn't just listen, they chat, ask questions, share their opinions, and celebrate each other's stories. And afterward, they didn't just leave, they posted about it, joined the campaigns, saved the content, and asked, when is the next one? This response told us something very clear. Women don't need to be convinced to grow. They just need a space that truly sees them, and they will walk away with not just new knowledge, but something more powerful, belonging, and the belief that they can lead. From the very beginning, we knew that we weren't just organizing an event. We were designing an experience, one that made women feel included, uplifted, and heard. And the feedback proved that latter. 96.1% of our attendees said they were satisfied, but numbers only tell half the story. Here is what they actually said. The most common feedback is they love the content and speakers, but wanted more time, more interaction, and more chances to connect. Some even suggested adding networking spaces or turning it into a series. And that's the heart of it. SHElevate is not about the content, it's about building real connection and real change. By merging innovation in tech, business, and leadership, SHElevate delivered a dynamic one-day experience to inspire and empower women. But more than that, it created a safe space where young women felt seen, supported, and capable of leading in fields they once felt excluded from. This is not the finish line, it's the starting point. And we are excited to keep building,
Waktu
collaborating, and elevating
habis,
more women.
waktunya sudah
Thank
habis
you.
ya SHElevate Masterclass. Oke, itu dia 6 menit yang telah berlalu. Baiklah, sebelum kita masuk ke sesi Q&A, saya ingin mengingatkan untuk grup kedua yaitu FemFluence. Jangan lupa untuk dipersiapkan terlebih dahulu ya untuk grup berikutnya. Oke, kita masuk nih ke sesi Q&A. Saya persilakan kepada Ibu Cucu Sulistiawati untuk bertanya.
SHElevate keren banget ya materinya. Nah, saya izin bertanya, kira-kira hambatannya apa yang terbesar yang dihadapi pada saat memulai proyek ini? Dan apa indikator utama yang bisa dibuktikan bahwa program ini berhasil?
All right, thank you so much for the question. I will answer the first question first. So one of the biggest challenges was like creating a truly interactive or engaging experience on a digital platform for women, since so many webinars or online events can feel passive or impersonal. So we want to make SHElevate was not just another one-way presentation. And to overcome this, we focus on making the sessions are interactive as possible, and we encourage participants to ask questions, share their thoughts, and connect with each other during the event. And we also try to add some campaign like SHElevate Star Campaign, Reels Challenge, and give participants two chance to continue engaging after the event. And for the impact itself, first of all, we know our project is definitely a one-day event, but we choose a one-day format to make the event accessible and also time efficient for young women with busy schedule. We know that all people, especially student or fresh graduate, have busy schedules, so one-day event, it make it easier for them to commit and to measure the performance of our project. We have two main ways. The first one is the number itself, and the second one is the feedback. And of course, the number are also important because they show how many people sign up, how many attended, how many we were able to reach. But of course, number alone don't tell the whole story. We also gain feedback from the participants because it helped us to understand if we are truly making an impact. Some participants even suggested making a series which shows people are eager for more. And also we know our project definitely a one-day event, but even though it was a one-day event, we also built and create experience for them. Like they were able to meet amazing women who motivate them, giving spark for their curiosity, giving them role models and further motivation to develop themselves in the future. Thank you.
I think I would like to add, we also have a success story from one of our participants. So before she joined our event, she shared that she was feeling insecure and demotivated because when she looked around at her surroundings, she was seeing a lot of people gain a lot of success from more than success from her, including like men in general. And then when she became a part of our event, she felt more motivated, and then she reached out to us and shared that she has been winning more competitions, and she has recently got into an exchange program that is fully funded. And we are so happy that our participants can reach out to us and share their success story, even though the event is over, and we very happy to hear that. Thank you.
Masih ada waktu? Sister, bagaimana mau ditambahkan? SHElevate, apa
I think that's
ingin
enough.
Oke, it's enough? Oke.
Yeah. Yes.
Baiklah. Mungkin ada tambahan, Ibu Cucu?
Belum ada, makasih.
Baiklah. Ibu Puput mungkin? Baiklah kalau begitu. Kita sudahi dan saya minta tepuk tangan yang meriah, ini dia SHElevate Masterclass. Well, selanjutnya masuk ke grup berikutnya, grup kedua yaitu FemFluence. Ini presentasi berikutnya, bagaimana FemFluence, sudah ready belum? Jangan lupa open mic-nya, presentasinya di share screen ya. Oke, diingatkan kembali 6 menit untuk presentasi, nanti akan ada bel untuk stop. Nah, bel itu ya, bel itu menandakan waktu telah usai. Oke, 6 menit. Oke, siap kalau begitu langsung saja ini dia FemFluence.
Alright, we'll start our presentations. Hi Wendy!
Hi Thea!
What is the one thing that you're most scared about after graduation?
I think if I cannot get an income,
Oh my god, same, me too. I'm afraid I will not get a job. But unfortunately, Wendy, as women, often face structural challenges in entering the workforce. But did you know that we can actually try to break the barriers of stereotypes of childbearing responsibilities by actually capitalizing the digital world? In this economy, of course, with rising prices, women have to find multitude of flexible and creative ways to garner income. One of them is through the digital world. That's why we created FemFluence.
FemFluence.
She designs,
She earns.
A one-day webinar and workshop hybrid to help them turn creativity into income. They will be given a seminar full of knowledges and then directly apply the skills with various activities. We taught them how to use 2 skills. First is digital products designing and where they can sell their products. And second, affiliate marketing.
The event was held on March 29 via Zoom with on affiliate marketing, and the second one is Kak Shifa Rohma on selling Canva assets globally. So we aim for 300 participants and over 330 sign up. 173 actually joined and many of them stayed on both sessions. In just one day, they gained hands-on experience and took their first steps towards earning online. This wasn't just about webinar. It was about the start of something that is much more empowering.
And of course, our journey didn't happen overnight. It took 4 focus months from planning to execution. In January, we started by brainstorming, which is the foundation of the project. In February, we built the structure, we contacted speakers, finalized topic, and worked on proposal. Then came on March, our busiest month, which is the execution month. We handled logistic, launched digital ads, and kept the event running. Finally, in April, we wrap it all up, we send certificates and share the event recap. What can be highlighted from our experience is a clear plan, strong teamwork, personalized promotions, and early collaboration with our partners will help us to hold the event.
So they say Texan Village. In our case, that was true. To make this event happen, we worked as one solid team because everyone had a clear role matched to their strength. We met regularly to solve problems together, even track progress, and made sure everything stayed on schedule using detailed timeline. So from preparing posters and captions, handling registrants and logistics, to measuring impact with pre and post tests, everything was planned and executed as a team. We relied on simple tools like Canva for visuals, WhatsApp to stay in sync, Google Sheets for data, and of course, Zoom to connect one to another. It was full collaboration built on communication, clarity, and teamwork. That's how we brought our idea into reality.
Together, we focus on 4 things: empowering entrepreneurs, supporting women, ensuring sustainability, and growing digital careers. That's how collaboration help us to amplify real impact. First, we partner with amazing creators like Sinta Carniago, who empowered attendees with affiliate marketing tips. And then there's Sifa Urrohma, who inspired over 50,000 people to start digital product businesses. And with media partners like PMD.ID, FLF, and SisterPod, we broke messages of empowerment, digital literacy, and women leadership. As a result, over 99,000 combined reach from our speakers' followers, 25 plus life story updates and visual campaigns, and we even have At Yours Challenge. That way, the key messages isn't only held by us participating in our events, but it can be spread out to others who also cannot come by reading the At Yours Challenge.
So, speaking about the impact of our event, from 330 registrants, over half actually showed up with a strong over 50% attendance rate. That is powerful because for an online event or online session, that requires an active engagement from a beginning to an end. So, what's even more exciting is the fact that 90% of them is self-satisfied with an average rating of 4.4.5 out of 5. So, and beyond this number, the real impact came through stories like from Ka Alama, an 18-year-old participant who shared how the webinar helped her believe in her creativity and start creating product with high unique selling point. So it wasn't just about learning, it was about igniting confidence and meeting their expectation in a structured way that felt real, empowering, and even unforgettable.
This journey taught us two powerful things. First, adaptability beats perfection. We didn't just follow the plan, but we grew as a team and evolved to problems. Second, a good structure actually fuels creativity. Simple tools like shared links and clear timelines give us a space to innovate. And beyond the process itself, beyond the event making, we saw something even deeper. The topic of financial literacy and the independence truly resonates with women. It's clear women are aware of its value and we are excited to learn more. So our hope is basically to take FemFluence further, more offline projects, hybrid projects, or even more learning series other than the digital economy one. We close this project with gratitude, growth, and one strong belief. When women define their future,
FemFluence,
They earn their
sorry,
power.
thank
waktunya
you.
telah habis. Terima
Thank
kasih
you.
banyak. Dan langsung saja kita masuk ke sesi Q&A. Kepada Ibu Puput Hidayat, saya persilahkan.
Yeah, terima kasih. Oh yeah, thank you very much for the presentations. It's quite insightful as well for me. I have two part of the questions. The first one is like you guys chose affiliate and also digital marketing as the skill that you want to convey with your webinar. Walk me through your thinking process. Why these two topics? And the second one, if you were given unlimited budget, what would you do to expand your program?
All right. I'll try to answer the first questions first. So we know from the start that we wanted to focus on economic empowerment because most of us are basically still like in university and about to graduate, and one of the concern for us as women is like how to get a job and how to basically capitalize the digital world, and and not only the concern of us from the graduates but also concerns from women around us, our mom, our sisters, and everyone who already has childbearing responsibilities where the economic is getting harder and they wanted to find ways to gain income. So we knew from the very start that we wanted to focus on economic empowerment, but now why we focus on those affiliate 101 and digital products is because we actually conducted an internal surveys of the people that we know and with different demographics, because our focuses is not only for like women our age but also women who also already bear children, women who are already 30 plus years old. So we did an internal surveys and they come up with the curiosity are revolving around how they are curious about affiliate and also they're curious about the digital products. Yeah.
Okay, to answer the second question, if we get more budget, we will scale the reach especially to attract more participants. And we might target it into 10% of the followers of FFL itself. So it's around 2K participants. And because the bigger the budget, we will launch more in terms of length of the program. So we might also launch it for around 3 months to keep track of the impact that we deliver through the project. And we also will diversify the skills, not only trying to connect with or trying to provide them with the information about how the digital could bring our money, but we also will improve or enhance, escalate their skills in like how they could generate ideas from AI tools or even make some freelance writing or maybe do some e-commerce type of module. And we also will boost the accessibility not only from around 5 media partner, we will expand it further to the other XL Future Leader community and maybe also the other future leader community that might influence also the escalation progress that we're trying to target. And especially knowing that XL Future Leader have a big alumni community, we also will escalate it and utilize it to maximize the program impact. So it might be answering the second question. Thank you.
Baiklah, bagaimana Ibu Puput? Cukup Ibu? Baik. Selanjutnya mungkin
Ya,
ada
cukup dari
tambahan?
saya.
Baik, ada tambahan mungkin dari Kak Sarah?
Okay, thank you so much for the presentation. I think it was very clear. I would like to ask a quick one. Is there any differences when you give the module to different age range? For example, for those who are now in young adults and also those who are now still in teenagers range, ada perbedaannya nggak ya dari yang teman-teman dapatkan? Thank you.
To
Thank you for
clarify, is it like different modules or like different
Different
approach?
outcomes, do you also have different modules maybe?
Okay, so from our learning, there's quite like a different approach on, especially in Affiliate 101, between age 17 to 20 and 20 to 30 and 30 up. We realized that the products that they wanted to sell and the way they wanted to use social media is different. In a way, 17 to 20 focuses and their questions are mostly revolving around fashions and makeup, while 20 to 30 will focus on lifestyle, while 30 up focuses more on niche things. We found the differentiation through the questions that they ask and also the answers they put in their Google form.
Baiklah, itu dia waktu telah habis.
You.
Terima kasih banyak, tepuk tangan yang meriah untuk FemFluence. Luar biasa. Next kita masuk ke grup berikutnya ya. Grup ketiga yaitu Sister Corner. Sister Corner, sudah ready Sister?
Ready, Kak?
Ready, boleh share screen-nya. Baiklah, oke jangan lupa 6 menit untuk presentasi, 5 menit untuk sesi Q&A. Saya persilahkan.
Okay, so hello everyone, the honorable judges, fellow sisters and change makers. We are from Sisters Corner, and today we want to talk to you about someone you might recognize, maybe not by name, but by feeling. She might be a teenager, curious and active, yet quietly wondering, who am I really? Or maybe she's in her early 20s, surrounded by expectations, yet unsure which path to take. These are the young women we met in Sisters Corner. Women that seeking clarity, confidence, and most importantly, a deeper understanding of themselves. Let us introduce you to 2 of them. First, meet Aisha, 15 years old from Bali. She's engaged with a lot of productive activities, but one day she started to realize, I think that I only knew myself from the outside. So she to join the Sisters Corner, not because she had all the answers, but because she was ready to explore her inner world and needed a space to begin. Then there's Karenina, 20, a university student from Palembang. In the midst of her quarter-life crisis, she felt anxious, unsure about her future, and struggled to speak honestly about her challenges. And she also said that before joining the Sisters Corner, she couldn't even speak honestly about the one thing that she was struggling with. But after joining our program, through the activities, she told us that she finally felt calm, heard, and more accepting of herself. Their stories reflect a bigger truth. Many young women feel burdened by life decisions, and far too often they lack clarity about who they are and where they're going. Through our own internal survey, we found out that 45.8% of young women said that they feel directionless, trapped between self doubt and external expectation. And that's where Sisters Corner comes in, with a three-part approach that holds space for growth. The first initiative is the pre-event that we call as She Shares campaign, a digital campaign where real women share their stories, building emotional connection and the courage to be vulnerable. The second initiative is the workshop and sensation, where the woman fulfilled by reflections and conversation with the woman expert, the mentors, to explore the inner self. And the third initiative is the past event mentoring and the supporting community. We held a one-on-one mentoring to revisit insights and translate them into actionable clarity and empowering each woman to move forward with purpose. We have four goals that are simple yet essential. The first one is provide clarity and self-awareness. The second one is equip women with practical tools. The third one is foster confidence and decision making. And the fourth one is created a supportive community. We believe that becoming the best version of ourselves begins with truly understanding who we are. And that's why we started the She Shares, the campaign that encouraged women to bravely open up, reflect, and be seen through authentic storytelling. With the support of KOLs and real personal stories, we built a safe, empowering space where women could feel heard, acknowledged, and supported. But more than just stories, we created a movement, turning inspiration into action. Having collaboration with Catalyst Day, She Shares became a woman for women to pause, reflect, and rediscover their directions. The narratives became mirrors, sparking deep self-awareness and emotional connections. Many of our participants shared how they felt more empowered, inspired, and connected to their own journeys. And through that journey, we've helped strengthen an ecosystem of clarity, confidence, and growth, a foundation that continues to grow as the movements we live in.
And after we embrace, we initiate to help knowing themselves better through a psychological approach. In our main event, Kartini Talk, Temukan Dirimu, Wujudkan Mimpimu, that collaborated with two expert speakers which deliver spirit and insight. In our workshop, there are some sessions. First, self-directions. Second, create a river of life. Third, write letters to Kartini. In self-reflection sessions, participants answer guided questions to reflect on their personal experience. After that, participants were given reflective assignments to create self-discovery tools called River of Life, where participants illustrate the journey of their life. These self-discovery tools help to understand themselves and their personal growth journey. Another heartwarming moment was the letters to Kartini sessions. Participants wrote letters to express their pride in being women and their hopes to making Kartini proud. After the main workshop, we continue the impact through our campaign She Finds Her Lights as a reflection series where participants were invited to share what they had learned. To give more personalized supports, we offered one-on-one mentoring sessions with psychology lectures. These sessions provided space for deeper conversations, guidance, and emotional support. After mentoring, they said that they more confidence with herself for taking any decisions to pursue her dreams as a woman. The journey didn't stop there. We also created a supportive WhatsApp community where they can connect each other and self-helpful resources. To create a bigger impact, Sisters Corner proudly collaborated with 8 community partners, 9 media partners, 2 expert speakers, and KOL. We successfully reached 254 participants, and we are proud to say we created an impact from the objective achieved. First, self-reflections and personal growth. Second, practical tools for real life. Third, building confidence and clarity. Fourth, creating a supportive sisterhood. We believe Sister Corners has the power to make a lasting impact for women across Indonesia. Our mission supports sustainable development goals, especially quality education, gender equality, reduce inequalities.
Waktu
Sister Corners
habis,
helps
Sister. Maaf sekali ya, waktunya telah habis. Baiklah, saya persilakan kepada Dewan Juri Kasara Aurelia untuk bertanya.
Thank you, sisters, for the presentation. I would like to ask a question. Is there any difficulties for emotional connection that you found during one-on-one mentoring or during the community in WhatsApp? If so, how do you handle it within your project?
Okay, thank you so much, Kak Sarah, for the question. Well, Dea, let me try to answer the question first, yeah, and you can maybe add more. We can say that the biggest struggle through the connecting the emotional between the participants or the people that winning the mentoring session is that they also have a big differential age gap. I mean, like we already shows you that we have participants that still in junior high school, but we also find the participants that already is a university student. It's kind of hard for us. But the first thing that we also grateful for is the collaboration thing that we do with our psychological mentor, that she also helped us to understanding and maintaining the connection between the age differential gap itself. But when we talk about how to still connect with the participant through the WhatsApp community, right? It's kind of hard, yeah, because somehow people only expecting like, I just want to join the webinar only. I don't want to connect or interact more with the other audience or the other participants itself. But we can say we love to encourage them. We love to share the knowledge, we love to share the information as long as we think the information and the knowledge can be shared positively. We are open for the all participants. And after our webinar also, there are our participants that ask us to elaborate more with their own activity. They also initiate another independent woman webinar that talking about how to empower other women again. So yeah, I think we can say that connecting the emotion might be hard, but as long as we keep the commitment and we also share the same values, we can keep the initiative bigger and the emotion connection also growing bigger. Maybe that's from me.
All right, I would like to add the answer. So we want to explain also about the feedback from the Karanina and also Echa as our mentee in one-on-one mentoring. At the first, they feel confused about their life. They feel confused what they want to do in the next, and they still confused what is their patients and others. So after they join our mentoring, they said that they gain different and wider perspective, and they can know how to see life in her 20s or even in junior high schools. So it is related to our objective, which is we can prove that that we can help them to make decisions in life, and also we can help them to know themselves better in order to pursue her dreams as a woman. Thank you.
Baiklah, bagaimana Kak Sarah?
Okay, thank you.
Baiklah, kita masuk ke penanya berikutnya. Masih ada waktu, Ibu Cucu. Ada tambahan, Ibu Cucu Sulistiawati.
Okay, thank you. So if you can improve one thing in this program, what is it and the reason why?
Okay, maybe we can say that the thing that we really want to improve is the duration of the session. Because if we want to explore more about the self-reflection journey, I think it would be more deliverable for the people or the audience to explore themselves in a longer journey or a longer duration. So the first improvement is the duration itself. And the second one, we can say that we hope that we can invite more women experts to share about the knowledge, because currently from our previous project, we only invited two speakers, which means we also can see if we only invite two speakers, we have a limitation about the thing that they can share or they can talk about. So I think the improvement is if we can invite more speakers, it will helpful and more inclusive for all of the audience. But maybe they would add more.
I think enough.
Baiklah, terima kasih banyak, luar biasa. Minta tepuk tangan yang meriah untuk Sister Corner. Well, kita masuk ke grup berikutnya yaitu DigiWoman, mohon dipersiapkan semuanya. Namun sebelum itu saya ingin mengingatkan ada kompetisi supporter nih. Saya yakin banyak supporternya di event ini. Jangan lupa Anda harus menonton di YouTube Sisternet ID Official dan tulis komentar terbaik kamu di live chat ataupun juga di kolom komentar. Pakai format, jangan lupa ya, itu nama grup, spasi akun Instagram, spasi komentar, pakai hashtag FFL supporter. Ada hadiah Rp300.000 masing-masing dan untuk 5 orang pemenang kita akan berikan ya, masing-masing Rp300.000. Sekali lagi diingatkan formatnya nama grup, spasi akun Instagram, spasi komentar Anda dengan menggunakan hashtag FFL supporter. Oke, kita masuk ke berikutnya yaitu grup keempat yaitu DigiWoman. Baiklah, bagaimana DigiWoman? Oke, DigiWoman boleh menyapa-nyapa terlebih dahulu.
Halo, selamat siang semuanya.
Selamat
Kami sudah
siang.
siap presentasi.
Baiklah. 6 menit dari sekarang. Saya persilahkan.
Esteemed judges and all ladies, I'm Sekar from DigiWoman, and I want you all to meet Nadia. She is a university student just like all of us. She has good grades, actively joins organization, and through her free time, she often scrolls through Instagram to view the content from the educational and lifestyle creator that she admires. Deep down, she also wants to be like them, but she doesn't know how or have the courage to. There's also Bu Marini. She is a full-time mother, and besides raising her toddler, she loves to cook. And she would like to showcase her creation to more people. And from that persona, maybe start opening a small food business. But again, she doesn't know where to start. And turns out this problem is not only faced by them, but by many others. And if we're looking at the bigger picture, this actually links to a more serious issue. Indonesia is a huge player in social media usage and content creation. Here we can see that more than half Gen Z aspire to be an influencer. However, this massive usage is yet to be accompanied by sufficient digital literacy. As we can see here, only less than 7% Indonesians are digitally literate, and in terms of digital empowerment, we only reach a 25 score out of 100. This introduces vulnerability for us in producing or being exposed and influenced by low-quality content. On the other hand, Sisternet aims to increase women empowerment in the digital area. And seeing the alignment between the problem and Sisternet goals, we decided to create DigiWoman, a series of content creation workshop and competition to improve digital literacy and empower beneficial content among Indonesian women. Now, how does DigiWoman look like?
So, what exactly did you women do? So, we are here to unlock digital potential of women across Indonesia by our workshops and also video competitions. And these are our platforms, Sisternet, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Zoom online. So our main activities were the first day we were talking about video production and editing for impactful content. The second day we talk about personal branding and how to find your niche. And also our benefits are to access for our experienced speakers and to add knowledge on content production and also opportunity to showcase their learning results through our video competition. And these are our documentations. And not only for that, this is our design. The first one is for our event design. We are the key topics that we are talking about is about the personal brand, video production, and copywriting. And we not only do that, we also establish a partnership for our 10 youth women across Indonesia with 3,000K total of their followers platform. And we have three type of platforms. The first one is university-based, women community, and also youth community. And also, we made a lot of video contents and carousel contents to ensure our viewers want to join our program. Last but not least, we believe our participants need to be engaged with our program with our check-in and also check-out every day through our WhatsApp community.
Now, what is the impact of our project? Our first layer beneficiaries are our participants, and here's the number. While it could have been bigger, let's focus beyond the number. Majority of our participants expect display satisfaction here, and they say that they gain confidence, learn practical skills, felt supported, and feel inspired to create more. And let's not forget that all of the registrants are required to post a content and inspiring content, which means more than 40,000 of their followers can also be inspired from the content that they created upon registration. Now, how does this project support XL Smart and Sisternet objective in business? We can view this from three lenses. The first one is CSR. This aligns with digital literacy aim and micro entrepreneurship potential. Second, this strengthens the brand equity through emotional connection and relevance. And last, if you view this from the business perspective, more active digital creators means an increased need for data package and so on, which means also an increase in business growth if we can maintain this relationship sustainably.
And we believe from our projects we can have a lot of improvement from that. The first one is for our event and participation. We believe if we have facilitators and mentors for our small group, it will be hands-on experience with our participants. And then we need to define our market scope to make more ensures with all of the participants and effort adjustment into it. And then for the marketing and partnership strategies, we want to make our market more fit into our Indonesian cross-woman in Indonesia, and also we want to make our network-based marketing, and also we want to expand our partnership beyond not only for women-specific communities. And we want to collaborate from this future implication to make sure our larger digital content to become digital frontier into our communities. Last but not least, this is only the small project that we could do, but I truly believe from this small project, the digital empowerment is only for the one empowered woman who dares to press the record on their screen. And we believe DigiWoman paves the way towards it. Thank you so much.
Baiklah, waktunya telah habis, luar biasa. Itu dia DigiWoman. Dan saya persilahkan kepada Dewan Juri, Ibu Puput Hidayat. Saya persilahkan.
Yeah, see. Thank you once again for the presentation. I think my first question would be like there's a lot of interesting insight that you guys share in the beginning of the presentation, right? And you are zeroing in on digital literacy. My questions is why content creation will be a good starting point for digital literacy. And then second, it might be a little bit on the event that you have executed. I've seen that the feedback or the survey from your participant is way lower than your participants. Do you gain insight on why people doesn't want to give more feedbacks on your event? Thank you.
All right, thank you. I'm going to answer the first question and then maybe Kila can answer the second one. So for the first one, why do we think that digital content creation is a nice way to start tackling the digital literacy issue? This is because right now, as mentioned before, Indonesia has a lot of social media users, one of the largest in the world, to be honest. But we also realize that we are currently flooded by non or low quality contents, the so-called brain rot contents. and that impacts many others. And as also mentioned there, almost 70% of people have been influenced by a content as stated in the background, which means all contents that we consume, either it's good or bad, can impact us. So the first step to tackle it is to produce or to supply more quality content, and that can be done through DigiWoman, which empowers people to create inspirational content and show the way to it. Thank you.
Thank you, Kasakar, for the answer, and I will continue to answer the second question. I believe a project is just look like as an iceberg. If you guys see our final presentation today, probably you don't know all of the struggles that we had during the projects. So, if I could mention, we still had a lot of struggles with our participants to make sure them want to join our program. But it's a really cool potential that I could see because everyone that have already gave their feedbacks is the truly one wholeheartedly want to join our program. And I think it's not a struggle anymore because we could see from their feedback. If I could share one success story from our event is there's a name called Karin. So this girl has a passion to become an influencer, but she just had a lot of struggles because she's just a micro influencer at the time. But because our program at the time, he gained her spark again. Like he loves to make contents, and we get a lot of feedbacks to her, and he wants to make a lot of contents of it. And after our program, there's a lot of brands that call her from that event. So I think we're not measuring from the numbers, but what can impact we can give into our digital frontier in the future. Thank you.
Baiklah, Ibu Puput, ingin ditambahkan?
For me, that's already okay. Thank you.
Baiklah, kita masuk ke penanya berikutnya, Kasara Aurelia.
From your project, what is the hardest thing from the participants to gain their content ideas?
Thank you so much, Kasara, for the questions. So, if I could mention, we have a lot of evaluation, especially on our graduation day. Like we have a post-event survey at the time, so we could have a really feedback from our participants. And if I could mention, the struggles when they made their contents, it's about the ideation, what exactly we want to bring to our stories into our Instagram, because they got a lot of pressure from us, if I could be honest. But we make the expectation from it. Guys, you don't have to be pressure on that. You just made who you are exactly into your contents. So they got the pressure from our from DigiWoman, but we just make the expectation. And after that, we also help them to make sure about the contents and also the script writing at the time, and they just join our competition at the right time. Thank you so much.
Baiklah, ada tambahan, Kasara?
Enggak, cukup.
Baiklah kalau begitu. Cukup ya, dan saya minta tepuk tangan yang meriah untuk DigiWoman. Luar biasa. Kita masuk ke grup berikutnya, grup kelima, yaitu Shiro's Journey. Bagaimana sister semuanya? Ready? Baiklah, jangan lupa ya, saya berikan waktu 6 menit, akan ada bell, itu menandakan waktu berakhir. Dan di sesi Q&A saya berikan waktu 5 menit. Boleh di open mic dan juga bicara terlebih dahulu untuk checking mic-nya. Shiro's Journey, aman?
Oke, Kak.
Baiklah,
Aman.
saya persilahkan.
Alright. Good evening everyone. I'm Regina, and along with my partner Yasmin, we are excited to present our project, Shiro's Journey. So this project was started by the fact that according to the Global Gender Gap Report 2023, only 54% of Indonesian women participate in the labor force, significantly lower than men. Next. Okay, so due to that problem, Shiro's Journey was created to empower young women who are facing the transition from college to the career stage. So we designed the program in three parts. So the first one is a TikTok challenge to boost engagement and self-reflection. In this challenge, participants are allowed to share their concerns and aspiration towards their career preparation. And second is a virtual empowering webinar featuring two inspiring speakers, Hasna Hamida and Belinda Zahra, who shared how to stand out in today's competitive job market. And lastly, a personalized CV review session for selected participants to get direct practical feedbacks from experts. Next. Okay, so let me share a short story from one of our participants, Sania. At the beginning, she was unsure of what makes a CV ideal. But after joining Shiro, she not only gained career insights, but also received expert guidance to refine her CV, giving her more confidence in pursuing job opportunities. And yeah, Sania's story represents the core of what Shiro's journey is all about, helping women turn uncertainty into clarity and confidence. Next.
Thank you, Regina, for the presentation. Next, we present the summary of our event activities. During the pre-event phase, we launched a TikTok challenge that garnered over 5,000 views across TikTok and Instagram. This helped us to map out what do our participant needs and also encouraging our participants to share their stories and aspiration. And on the event day, on our webinar we titled From Campus to Career, attracted 64 registrants and also feature live CV review session by professional mentors that we choose ourselves. In the post-event stage, 10 selected CVs received personalized feedback to help refine participant resumes and help them with their professional career. The event was supported by a total of 7 partners, including our main sponsor, which is Rivera, and who provided us a skincare package value at 2 million rupiah. Next, please. Here are the outlines of our project implementation timeline, starting from early March to mid-April. And the main event was successfully held on May 11, 2025 from 9 to 12 and was followed by post-event evaluation. And below the timeline, we provide a detailed rundown of the event. It includes an opening session, a keynote presentation with Q&A, a practical CV making workshop, and also a closing segment featuring winner announcement and video presentation. On the right, the organisms show a well-structured team led by me and Regina and also our honorable team members. Next, please. And lastly, we outline the impact of our initiative. The project was designed to empower young women aged 18 to 25, primarily college students and fresh graduates, by offering a comprehensive journey through video challenge, webinar, and CV reviews. Our objective was to bridge the gap between education and professional opportunities. And from a total of 64 registrants, we achieved a 18% attendance, 59 participants downloaded the Sisternet app, 31 submitted their CVs for reviews, and our video challenge gained over 5,000 views on TikTok and Instagram. And by equipping participants with both skills and inspiration through speakers such as Kak Hasna and Kak Belinda, this project contributes directly to SDG 5, which is gender equality, and SDG 8, which is promising decent work and economic growth. And in closing, this initiative was not just an event, it was a stepping stone toward a more inclusive and empowered generation of Indonesian women, ready to shape their professional future with confidence and purpose. That's all from Shiro's journey.
Baiklah, saya masuk ke penanya. Saya persilahkan kepada Ibu Cucu Sulistiawati.
Okay, thank you. For the resources, what do you think you need, the additional resources that can help you grow or improve your project further?
Dipersilahkan.
what kind of resources that you need to improve your project further?
Okay, regarding that question, what kind of additional support? I think this event will reach a bigger audience if we can collaborate more with like a company that are focusing on career preparation. What I mean is that currently in Indonesia, there are so many startups that focusing on that, such as like a bootcamp company or like a talent acquisition company that usually shares an insight about the career preparation. So I think if we benchmark a partnership with that kind of companies, we could also get an overview about the real conditions of job market.
Baiklah, bagaimana Ibu Cucu? Ingin ditambahkan?
And maybe what did you sell to the partnership that you have so that they can or they're interested to join the program?
So sorry, could you repeat the question because it's kind of lagging in here?
Yeah. So what kind of benefit for your partner? Because you have like several partners in your program. So what kind of benefit that you offer to your partners so that they are ready to join this program?
I would like to answer this question. First of all, thank you so much for the question. For Rivera, their target audience are also aligned with our target audience, which is students in age 18 to 25, because they want to find audience who is trying to enhance their beauty. So our target audience match with them. And for PMID, since this program is beneficial to women out there, we collab with them with the premise of hoping that gaining to share that we can give something to their audience. We have a webinar that supports their future, which is by having CV review. I think that's one of the key points of our webinar. We want to help. We want to personally help people to be prepared for their professional career. I think that's all from me. Thank you for the question once again.
Thank you.
Baiklah, bagaimana Ibu Cucu?
Thank you, Mbak.
Baiklah, kita masuk ke penanya berikutnya. Masih ada waktu, Ibu Puput Hidayat.
Yeah. So guys, I'm a little bit curious. Like you open your presentation with the statistic about the low participation in the workforce from women, right? Is there any other insight that you gain from this experience that might change your perspective about why women doesn't involved in the workforce? And if that from that insight, what you gonna do if you are able to have another opportunity to create an event or create another project?
I think I would
Okay,
like to end.
Okay, Yasmin, you're allowed to.
Okay, thank you, Regina. I guess you can edit after me. I think we get insight from one of our TikTok challenge. So we want to know also, what kind of webinars, what kind of materials do women needs in their career now, as we aim for fresh graduates and people who are trying to get into professional career. So on this TikTok challenge, we will have this in bahasa Indonesia wadah untuk to find what do they need. So they make this TikTok challenge to also express to us what do they struggle with, what are their backgrounds. So this TikTok challenge also help us gain insight on what they need. And most of our participants say that they like to how should I say it? Like the resource. So like the resource of having feedback on their experience, like CVs. They would like to and how to present themselves well in professional career. So from this, we decided to make TikTok challenge. I think that's all for me.
Baiklah, waktunya telah habis. Terima kasih banyak. Mari beri tepuk tangan yang meriah untuk Shiro's Journey. Sebelum kita masuk ke grup terakhir yaitu Sister Academy, saya ingin informasikan masih ada kompetisi sosial media untuk kalian semua ya, awardee. Jangan lupa untuk upload keseruan kalian di acara Final Presentation Day dan juga Graduation Day. Jangan lupa untuk posting di Instagram story kamu, pakai caption cerita singkat tentang pengalaman di acara FFL Batch 1 ini. Jangan lupa untuk tag ke Instagram kita di @sisternet_id dan juga @xlfutureleaders dengan menggunakan hashtag FFLmoment dan juga hashtag Sisternet. Sekali lagi hashtagnya FFLmoment dan juga hashtag Sisternet. Masih ada hadiah untuk Anda, 5 pemenang beruntung mendapatkan masing-masing 300.000 rupiah berupa e-voucher wallet. Hadiah ini akan diumumkan di Instagram Sisternet ID tanggal 21 Juni 2025. Jadi ayo ikutan FFL Moment Challenge, cukup upload story ya, foto keseruan ketika acara ini berlangsung. Oke, kita masuk ya ke berikutnya yaitu grup terakhir yaitu Sister Academy. Sister bagaimana? Sudah ready? Baiklah, saya persilahkan.
Imagine, in this digital era, you see some of your friends or you as individual have some kind of problem, quite hard to find your education goals, and after you graduate, you find that there is a lot of job around you, but then that kind of job doesn't fit with your skill or maybe with your characters. So let's meet Sisi. Sisi is our target persona or our audience. Sisi is a woman, 21 years old. She's a student that lost her mind about her career and also her education goals. There are 3 causes. The first one is the technology, and the second one economy, and the last one is lack of preparations. By our research, to make an objective key result, we found out that 94.7% women in Indonesia around age 70 until 25 always get stressed because always think about their career and also their education. So we make Sister Academy. Move to the next slide, please. Okay, so in Sister Academy, we have a lot of event. There's a 3 type of event. The first one is the pre-event. For example, like a story, or maybe like an Instagram challenge. And then we also have some kind of like Instagram like lead her talks. And we also have a main event like Sister Academy webinar. It's about game changer, pathfinder, and also on our journey. And the list goes on. We also have pause event. And the pause event, we make some kind of collaborations with another company and also the communities, and also we make some kind of live Instagram takeovers. So that's why we have a plan about the pre-event, the main event, and also the pause event. Maybe all of you guys and also the judges can see. We also put all of the pictures in this is all is about our event. So maybe please move to the next slides, please. Okay, thank you. There's 3 channels that we use. The first one is Sister Academy community by WhatsApp group. And the second one, we also use Sister Academy in Instagram. And also the third one is Sister Academy in TikTok. We also have website. So all of the awardees and the judges can see our websites. And for the collaboration detail, we have international event from Southeast Asia. We collaborate with company in Singapore called Skillio. And also we have collaboration posts and also competitions collaboration with Pemilih Berjaya ID. For partnership and ecosystem engagement, we make a better value booklets. So that's why this is the result. For the next slide, I'll give it to Just. Just times is yours.
All right, our reach was wide and meaningful for all these programs. We engaged over 490 participants, grew a WhatsApp learning community of more than 670, collaborated with 9 partners across Southeast Asia, 22 media partners, and built a network of ambassadors, mentors, and partners. On social media, our message resonated with over 500,000 views on TikTok and thousands of engagement on Instagram. We reach young women where they are. And more importantly, they responded. They saved, shared, and acted. Even with a modest investment of 3 million, we generated a social value of 4.5 million on cash. That's a positive return on impact. And it's just the beginning. We can build greater impact by this 4.5 million we got to expand our beneficiaries. This also brought the brand visibility of Sisternet and XL Smart with the proof of 100 people have downloaded the Sisternet apps tracked by our referral code. Next slide, please. But we understand the most powerful results come from the voices of our participants. Now I believe I can grow. I finally found the direction. This gave me hope. These are not just comments, they're life-changing realization. We struggled with limited offline promotion. Next slide, please. And our community wasn't as integrated as we hoped post-event. But from this, we are planning in launching more inclusive platforms for continuous learning and mentorship. Looking ahead, we aim to reach over 1,000 women, especially in remote areas. We want to boost digital communication and leadership skills and see 70% of alumni, which is us, give back as mentors or other values. To make this vision real, we believe XL and Sisternet can be our sustainable key partners in support like internet access, platform promotion, and speaker involvement, tech infrastructure, and even logistics. With your help, we can scale our impact and bring more women into the fold. Today, next slide, please. Sisi is no longer lost. She's confident, connected, and leading others to rise. And there are so many out there, more Sisis out there waiting for us. With your support, we can find them, empower them, and build a stronger future together because this isn't just a program, it's a movement. It's a sisterhood, sister academy, there to prepare, rise, and flare. Thank you so much.
Baiklah, saya masuk ke sesi Q&A. Saya persilahkan kepada Profesor Sri Suning.
Terima kasih, luar biasa proyek-proyek yang disampaikan dan sangat mengapresiasi apa yang sudah teman-teman sajikan dan saya sangat bangga ya terhadap karya yang diberikan dan ditunjukkan. Untuk terkait dengan Sister Academy, saya ingin bertanya terkait dengan isu era digital yang ditawarkan di dalam Sister Academy itu di sebelah mana dan perencanaan untuk keberlanjutannya seperti apa. Tadi saya melihat sekilas bahwa akan juga mengencourage di luar Jawa seperti itu. Kemudian pertanyaan yang kedua, bagaimana Sister Academy ini punya strategi untuk membangun ekosistem engagement-nya. Ya, dua pertanyaan itu dulu.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Maybe I want to answer all of these two questions. Maybe first the first one. When I say that, when I see there is a lot of education around me, maybe women that struggle in her educations around me. So it basically the first basic things that we want to do when we make Sister Academy, because we want to make this heart by heart. So we knew that there's a lot of women who deserve to get the same space as me, the same education as me. But then in this digital era, there is a lot of pressures. There is a lot of talks or maybe black campaign, and there is a lot of stress or maybe there is a lot of struggle. So that's why we also not just think about the educations, we also think about the futures. After they get education, what they want to do. So they maybe make some kind of business, they maybe make some kind of community, or maybe they want to achieve their career goals. So that's the few things that I think is, even though it's different, but it's still connected together. And that's the basic things that we want to make in Sister Academy by using our digital media, or maybe like our WhatsApp community and also our website, sisteracademy.webly.com. And with that kind of things, we also not just using our media social, but also we use it by heart to heart. For example, like we meet Sister Academy ambassador, and also in Sister Academy ambassador, there is 2 training from our Fasil, Kak Niti, and also from Kak Hana, corporate communications. And also we have one-on-one mentoring sessions. And we, Sister Academy, we want to make an intimate benefit for all of our ambassadors because it's very well, it's not just a woman in the university, but also there is a woman in the senior high school and also woman who already being a fresh graduate. We want to be our mentor, we want to be our friends, that's what we make. And maybe just you can give another answer. And also for the second answer, first one is we make a booklet. Booklet is called booklet value or barter value. In the barter value, we make some kind of plan. So the first one, in the first week, we explain what we want to do, what kind of problem, and what is Sister Academy, what kind of project that we want to make, and what we want to share to another woman. So then we make some kind of package, like diamond package, golden package, and silver package. In this package, there is a term and conditions. So all of the partnership community can understand about the term and conditions in our barter values. And also not just partnership, we also make a sponsorships about the terms and conditions in this partnership value. That's why we can make some kind of partnerships, we can gain partner community and make a collaborations with some kind of company in Singapore called Scaleo, make a sister connect is an event for Southeast Asians. And we hope that we can impact more in digital era for all of women in career and also education ways. Maybe just you can give another answer. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Addition from me, we are sure that every woman has their special ability, has their any impact that we can make based on their probably their field, what they are studying on, what they are working on, and we trust that everything it will be. We can make a greater impact so that in Sister Academy, we don't limit any fields, we don't limit any technical skills that you have. As long as you want to make the impact, you want to build your greater future, you can join with Sister Academy. I think that's all. Thank you.
Maybe I also want to give another question. So when we join Sister Academy, all of Sister Academy, we also need to prepare for the next female future leaders in batch 2. And also we want to give an impact for the sustainability or maybe for the future of XL Smart and also female future leader because we believe that female future leaders, XL Asiata and Sisternet help us to grow as a leaders. So that's why we are here to also help female future leaders, Sisternet, and also XL Smart to grow by make collaborations in another company, in international company, or maybe in the small communities and making an ambassador. As simple as that, we want to know maybe one day when XL Smart or maybe Sisternet want to make a collaboration, we from Sister Academy can give suggestions to Sikilio to make a good event to collaborate in the future for Sisternet and XL Seata, as well as female future leaders batch too. So we want to encourage not just female future leaders, batch 1 and also our target validations, but we also want to give an impact and also what we can prepare for female future leaders batch 2, batch 3, and more, because I believe that we can be an alumni. That's it. Thank you so much.
Oke, terima kasih. Ya, saya sudah follow ke 6 project ini. Follow ganti ya untuk di Instagram. Terima kasih semua, luar biasa. Seumuran teman-teman saya tidak sekeren ini. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih banyak, Ibu. Thank you so much, Ibu.
Luar biasa, sangat luar biasa. Bapak dan Ibu dan juga para sister, kembali saya minta tepuk tangan yang meriah untuk seluruh grup yang telah memberikan presentasinya, memberikan hal-hal yang luar biasa di hari ini semuanya ya. Dan setelah kita menyimak presentasi, saatnya kita mendengarkan closing statement. Dan saya persilahkan kepada Profesor Sri Suning untuk closing statement-nya.
Terima kasih. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Terima kasih diberi kesempatan untuk menyaksikan teman-teman, para perempuan muda bertumbuh menjadi wanita dewasa yang menjadi pengisi pembangunan Indonesia, yang punya wawasan yang luar biasa. Kebetulan saya pernah juga menginisiasi program-program serupa seperti ini dan selalu menggetarkan hati saya bahwa para wanita muda, para perempuan muda bersemangat untuk menjadi aktor atau menjadi pelaku pembangunan dan menjadi pengisi pembangunan-pembangunan yang ada untuk mencetak generasi emas Indonesia. Terima kasih.
Baiklah, terima kasih banyak kepada Prof. Sri Suning atas closing statement-nya. Selanjutnya untuk closing statement Ibu Puput Hidayat, saya persilahkan.
Okay, thank you so much. So everyone, sister, thank you so much for a very inspiring afternoon for me. This is very encouraging as Professor Suning mentioned, looking at you guys pouring your passion and working so hard outside of your spare time to do this. So I really applauded you guys for doing it. I think the last but not least, I would encourage you to continue.
Me to back in my days in Excel Future Leaders. I think this is such an amazing platform untuk kita bisa belajar dan bisa presenting our very weeks project into only 6 minutes speech. Jadi menurutku ini lumayan challenging and every single one of you really nailed it. Setuju dengan Ibu Puput bahwa please continue this and explore a lot because in digital it is not only about content creating dan dari TikTok or Reels, tapi juga kita bisa giving more skills to women, especially those who aspire to be in more male-dominated field. Dan tidak hanya terlepas dari social media, mungkin ada platform-platform lain yang kita bisa explore. So whoever win the prize, semoga tidak mengecilkan hati yang lainnya, tapi tetap melanjutkan bersama dengan community partner yang masing-masing project itu punya. So congratulations for making it this far, and I hope that you will always empower every woman that you meet within this project. Thank you.
Terima kasih banyak, itu dia closing statement dari Kak Sarah Aurelia. Selanjutnya kita dengarkan closing statement dari Ibu Cucu Sulistiawati. Saya persilahkan.
Ya, selamat sore semuanya, adik-adik semua. Saya sangat senang sekali dan juga merasa inspired ya dengan proyek-proyek yang adik-adik sudah sampaikan. Jadi platform ini Sisternet memang sangat baik sekali untuk memberi kesempatan untuk adik-adik semua untuk berkontribusi dan juga memperlihatkan talent-talent yang luar biasa. Dan saya sangat mengapresiasi kerja keras dan dedikasi dari seluruh peserta. Proyek-proyek yang kalian hadirkan bukan hanya kreatif, tapi juga menunjukkan empati dan keberanian dalam memimpin perubahan. Pesan saya sederhana, teruslah berkarya, terus belajar, dan jangan ragu untuk bersuara. Dunia butuh lebih banyak pemimpin perempuan seperti adik-adik semua. Selamat dan sukses untuk langkah selanjutnya, kalian sungguh luar biasa. Selamat sore.
Luar biasa, itu dia seluruh juri yang telah memberikan closing statement. Terima kasih banyak kepada seluruh dewan juri untuk insight dan juga apresiasinya. Hari ini kita benar-benar menyaksikan generasi muda Indonesia memiliki potensi yang sangat luar biasa dalam menciptakan solusi yang nyata melalui inovasi berbasis teknologi. Kepada seluruh awardee, saya ucapkan terima kasih banyak dan selamat atas kerja kerasnya serta dedikasi yang telah kalian tunjukkan. Sebelum closing ya, saya ingin mengingatkan kembali bahwa kita punya 2 challenge. Harus diikuti dua-duanya karena hadiahnya spesial banget. Challenge yang pertama yaitu kompetisi supporter FFL. Pasti banyak banget nih supporter yang udah nonton. Jangan lupa ya ketika Anda nonton di YouTube Sisternet ID Official. Berikan komentar dukungan terbaik kamu di live chat, begitu ya. Jangan lupa harus pakai format, yaitu nama grup, spasi akun Instagram kamu, spasi komentar kamu. Jangan lupa juga pakai hashtagnya FFL Supporter. Ada hadiah yaitu voucher e-wallet masing-masing Rp300.000 kami berikan untuk 5 orang pemenang ya. Diumumkan di Instagram Sisternet ID 20 Juni 2025. Dan selanjutnya challenge berikutnya untuk seluruh awardee ini. Kalian semua luar biasa hari ini boleh posting momen-momen spesial ini. Baik di hari ini di final presentation day dan juga di esok hari ya. Di graduation day-nya. Dan jangan lupa untuk posting di Instagram story kamu. Pakai caption singkat cerita semenarik mungkin pengalaman di acara hari ini dan juga esok hari. Tag Instagram kita di @SisternetID dan juga @XLFutureLeaders dengan menggunakan hashtag FFLMoments dan hashtag Sisternet. Diingatkan kembali untuk tag Instagram kami @SisternetID dan juga @XLFutureLeaders dengan menggunakan hashtag FFLMoment, hashtag Sisternet. Pastinya ada hadiah e-voucher Rp300.000 untuk 5 orang pemenang. Masing-masing Rp300.000 kami bagikan untuk 5 orang pemenang. Luar biasa sebagai penutup kembali saya ucapkan banyak-banyak terima kasih kepada seluruh awardee. Terima kasih seluruh juri yang luar biasa. Tim penyelenggara yang telah mendukung kelancaran di sore hari ini. Jangan lupa esok hari di jam 9 pagi kita kembali berkumpul bersama-sama di acara Graduation Day. Kita sama-sama ya akan merayakan keberhasilan kita semua. Pastinya keberhasilan seluruh awardee FFL tahun ini. Pastikan harus hadir ya di jam 9 pagi esok hari. Dan pastinya kita semua harus menjadi bagian dari momen penuh inspirasi ini. Well, akhir kata saya Priscilla mohon pamit undur diri. Sampai jumpa di esok pagi di Sisternet Future Leader Batch 1 Graduation Day. Leading the Digital Frontier, Empowering Women to Shape Tomorrow Digital Ecosystem. Salam sehat, salam sukses untuk kita semuanya. Terima kasih banyak.